the offers were full.
I want to ask you about something.
Exactly what is the problem here?
Interesting.
Like, why is the donation pile that the White House says they are making not getting where it needs to go?
Itself. Why does the White House continue?
And the White House has said the same thing, that the donations from the White House have been turned down as well. Look, there was a point in time when there was inadequate supply and the supply wasn't flowing into these countries. We're at a point right now where there is a lot of supply. Pfizer's pledged to donate 2 billion doses. And we have to do the hard work of getting the infrastructure into the ground. On the ground, it also includes getting sophisticated technology into some of these regions, like the cold chain storage that's required. I think this is where the WHO could be providing more global leadership. It's largely a political body. It's not on the ground. We need to do some kind of heavy lift capability to get resources into some of these countries so they have the logistical capacity to distribute these vaccines. Going into next year, we were probably going to be oversupplied with vaccine. That equation may change now that we have this new variant, and it's going to increase the premium on boosters. But regardless, I still think we're going to have enough supply to distribute it equitably around the globe. And it's going to be a question of getting shots in arms on the ground.
President Biden himself said that vaccine offers had been turned down, but he did talk about logistics. I want to ask you about something Chelsea Clinton tweeted, though, which I thought was interesting. I know you've seen it. She said, "We cannot donate our way out of the pandemic. We need tech transfers and investments to enable the world to vaccinate itself. Why does the White House continue the drip-drip donation approach rather than provide the global leadership to the world?" Is she right?
Well, look, I can't speak for the White House. We do need to get capacities into these countries so this isn't a recurrent problem. I mean, if COVID's going to be a long battle and it's going to be a recurrent virus that continues to mutate, countries need to have the capacity to deal with it on their own with global assistance, but not have to be so dependent upon Western nations. Pfizer's worked to get a manufacturing facility into South Africa. They've partnered with a local company there. So you are seeing efforts like that take root, where they've also donated the patents to the UN patent pool on the orally available drug, and the UN's going to turn to Indian manufacturers to manufacture that for local low and middle income countries. So you are seeing efforts like that take shape. Merck's done the same thing with their oral pill. J&J's gotten manufacturing into South Africa. We need more of that. There's no question about that. But I think that's going to come through business collaborations and private collaborations directly between some of these countries and the companies. I don't think it's dependent upon Martian rights and sort of taking away intellectual property. I think there's ways to partner these efforts and get the support of the Western manufacturers to build out resources in local markets.
Well, we'll watch for that, and we'll get some answers from the World Health Organization shortly. Thank you, Dr. Gottlieb. Face the Nation will be back in a minute with the governor of Connecticut.